welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas Day 3. I'm sorry if the camera quality is a little bit different right now. I'm not filming on my phone, I'm filming on my iPad. My phone charger is in my mom's car and she's not home right now. So yesterday I went to the BTS Permission to Dance concert. It was day 4 and I had such an amazing time. So I finally settled on an outfit. I went with the black turtleneck and these navy blue jeans. I took a few pictures beforehand, just like here at home, but at the venue, by the time we got to the venue, it was already dark, so I couldn't really take a whole bunch of pictures. I really wanted to take photos at the Permission to Dance sign, that orange sign that they had up, but it was like across the lake or pond, whatever it was, and it was just like, it was such a long line. We already were standing in line, and there were just a lot of lines. So before we actually got to the lines, we were trying to figure out where to park. There were places, there's this one school parking lot we were trying to park in. They were charging about $65. That was ridiculous. They were obviously taking advantage of the situation. And yeah, they were charging $65. I think it was about $80 at SoFi. I could be wrong, but that's at least what I was hearing. We ended up parking in a neighborhood that we were thinking about parking at, like, you know, on like the street area, just like, you know, at just like anywhere on like the street, but they had a lot of signs where they didn't want people parking, specifically because, you know, they knew that there were concerts, that there were events going on, and if you parked there your car would get towed, so we couldn't, you know, it was really difficult to find free parking. We did have to go a little bit further out, but we did get free parking in this one neighborhood, and then we walked to like this gas station and then got a Lyft, which was like $8. What I will say that it definitely seemed to be a little bit more organized compared to the previous days that everyone was talking about how unorganized it was. It's like, I've been to a few concerts and it definitely was not as organized as like any of those venues, but compared to what people were saying, it definitely was a lot more organized by the time day 4 came around. So our Lyft driver dropped us off, and there was this whole drop-off area. People were just like, okay, like go, like telling the cars to go. And so like we stopped in this one part where you were supposed to keep going straight and then like make a right, but like people were stopping, and then like we tried to like open the door and the people got mad at us, like the people telling us where to go. And it's like, how are you gonna get mad at us when you only have like 2 people at like the front telling us to go straight, and then you have no one up front telling us, you know, to keep going, you know, move along. Like no one knew exactly like what direction we're supposed to be going in. It just like there was like a drop-off sign at the front, but like I don't know, it was really like unclear. So anyway, we ended up just like getting out of the car and walking to the venue, which wasn't far. That was, I mean, we were gonna have to walk to the venue anyway because that was the drop-off area. As we were walking to the venue, someone actually gave us this. I think there was also someone handing out purple masks, but we were like just trying to like find where the line was, so we didn't end up getting the purple mask. But someone actually gave us this, which was really nice. I love concerts, especially when people like hand out free stuff. It's so sweet. And so I think they're stickers. They're really cute. Yeah, so someone was handing that out, and it was really cute. And then after that, we asked around. We didn't ask a whole lot, but like we did ask around a bit about like what line we're supposed to be in, and I couldn't figure out what gate section mine was. And so the security guards basically were just saying to choose a line, whichever is the shortest, and just like stick with that. So that's what we did. We weren't in line for like even 30 minutes. It was very fast. At this point, it was probably, I want to say maybe like 6 o'clock or a little bit before 6 o'clock. Once we showed proof of the vaccine card and our ID, we were able to go through this little, it was kind of like a maze. And so we went through that, and then that led us to the actual security area, you know, where you walk through the scanner and you have your stuff searched through. Honestly, they were not searching the bags that well. It was really crazy that they were not thoroughly checking, you know, just looking at the bag, just like, okay, move along, you know, like that's not thoroughly checking it. So after that, we entered the venue, and I want to put this one little clip in. It's only like 2 seconds, but it's of this water fountain. There's like purple, like the water looks purple, and it just reminded me of blood, sweat, and tears when they show the water fountain. So I thought it was just like I don't know, I thought it was like this coincidence. I thought it was really cool. So it was literally like 2 seconds that I filmed of it. The venue itself was beautiful. We didn't know where to go because we still had like a good 2 hours before the concert started. So we walked around for a bit, and then we found this one area where like you had to sync your light sticks up or pair your light sticks with like your phone or something like that. So this was my first time using my Army Bomb version 3, and I was so excited. It was so much fun just like seeing it all in sync with everyone else. At one point mine turned orange during the concert, and I was like looking around like, why is my orange? No one else's is orange. But we were doing the wave and I saw like a bunch of other people with orange. I was like, okay. I thought mine was dying or something. I thought the battery was low. So my light stick got paired, you know, and after that we went to the bathroom. We tried to find a shorter line. One line was just like really, really long. The other line wasn't as long. So we stood in that line, used the bathroom, and then after that we went to go find our seats. Okay, so I had section C107, and I wasn't sure what that was gonna look like. Like I checked online, but I couldn't find like a view from an actual concert. It was just like football games. So I wasn't sure if anything was gonna be blocking my view or anything like that. It was a really nice view. I was trying to get gold sound check, and I didn't get it. I didn't get any ticket that first time around. I got tickets for the Map the Soul concert, but I didn't get a ticket for when the sale first started for the Permission to Dance concert. It wasn't until like a week ago I got the pre-sale code while I was eating. I like ran and, you know, I got my ticket, got my card out, and bought it. I almost did not go to that concert. I wanted a seat that was still close to the stage. The only section that I really saw was C107. And so I was trying to get a seat that was a little bit more, you know, where I would have like an even better view of the stage or get like a few rows down, but those were all being taken as I was clicking it. And I actually still had a pretty good view. They had like this monitor on the side of the stage because we weren't able to see like the big screen like everyone else was seeing. But I don't regret where I was sitting, like at all. I honestly think this was the closest that I've ever been at a BTS concert. The Red Bullet Tour Part 2 was my first BTS concert ever, and I was like at the very, very back row. But it's like a very like intimate setting, you know, like everywhere, any seat that you have is pretty close to the stage. But I think like even this concert I was even closer. I was actually able to like see their faces, you know, it wasn't like a blur or anything like that. No, it just like I was actually able to see their faces. And I've been to a few other BTS concerts, and so there were songs that I had already recorded when I was at those concerts, so I didn't record, you know, a lot of songs at this concert. And because I was a lot closer to the stage, I did also want to like live in the moment. Having said that, I did record some stuff, especially when they did come a little bit closer on my side. I definitely like, this was probably the BTS concert that like I really, or just like the concert in general, that I just really didn't record a whole lot for. Yeah, I really wanted to live in the moment this time, and just like, cause it was just crazy like seeing them come so close to like my side of the stage. And yeah, it was amazing. Getting to my seat, we had to go, I think it was, yeah, we had to go downstairs because I was in section C107. So we had to go downstairs, down the escalator a few times. It just like was never ending. And then we got to this fancy area, and I was like, are we in the right area? And there was just like a bunch of different like little restaurants or like food places, you know, you can eat at. And it was just like so fancy looking. Like I felt like I was backstage or something. Like I had never been somewhere like that while being at a concert. We had already eaten at Shake Shack beforehand, so, you know, or else we could have like eaten something there. The view, as soon as we walked into my section, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. It was just purple. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over it. And we were like standing around trying to find exactly like where my seat was, and this girl turned around. She gave us this. It's so cute. Okay, so inside is a mask. I haven't used this, so I will be using it. And then there's this little sticker of Koya, like this little Instagram post. Isn't that like, how did you even make this? This is so adorable. 2 little coffee candies, which I already ate one when I was at the concert. It's just, it's so cute and like so thoughtful, and it makes me want to do stuff like that too. You know, like go to a concert and like have stuff like that and hands it out, and then like see the excitement that's on people's faces when they receive it. And the fact that it's free, that you could literally be selling this stuff. The concert itself was amazing, of course. I really don't know what else to say. I feel like with my other videos, when I do like a concert experience video, I have a lot to say about the concert. But like, I feel like I'm still just like amazed. Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, I had a really good time. There was a lot of confetti, fireworks, fire. When the fire came up, like every single time that the fire came up, my forehead would get so hot. Oh my gosh, it was freezing cold in the stadium. First of all, it was freezing. Everyone on TikTok made it seem like, now everyone went on different days, so the weather was a little different. But you know, everyone on TikTok was wearing like really cute outfits. And so I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna need like a beanie or like gloves or anything like that. And like with LA weather, I feel like a lot of times whenever I go to LA and it says that it's cold, but there's like, you know, it's humid, there's like a high percentage of humidity, it ends up being like really warm. And so I was like, oh yeah, like I'll be fine with the sweater that I have, and like I'll be fine. No, I needed, if I could do it over, I would have brought a beanie, I would have brought gloves, I probably would have worn a longer shirt instead of a crop top. It was like a turtleneck long sleeve crop top, so I was warm, but like I probably would have worn like another shirt and then like something underneath. I would have layered up or something if I had known that it was actually going to be that cold. The air, oh, it was freezing. Even the drive home was freezing. And like my knees were starting to hurt during the concert. It happens sometimes when it's really cold. I'll go out for a run, it'll be freezing cold, and then my knees will hurt, and then it'll go back to normal. But like my legs, I felt like were just so tired, and I honestly hadn't been doing like a whole lot of walking either, because we got dropped off in the lift. And so like I hadn't been standing a whole lot, and like my legs were already starting to hurt, and I'm like, wow, am I getting old? Am I getting too old to be standing at these concerts all the time? So yeah, that was like the sad reality just kind of hitting, you know. Yeah, I thought all their speeches at the end were just, it was so touching, you know, to like hear them really pour their hearts out and like tell us what's been on their mind, you know, after not having the concert happen for like 2 years. I can't believe it's been that long. It had been like a little over a year since I had last been to a concert. The last concert I went to was like right as COVID was, you know, hitting. It was a Super M concert. And I remember even at that concert, it was like, do I wear a mask? Like that, no one was really wearing it at the time. And so like it was still, and like no one realized how big of an issue, you know, COVID was gonna be, and how extreme it would be. I feel like at the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour, it didn't really click for me that I was at their concert. Like, I don't know why, it just didn't really click for me. Like, I was there, but like at the same time I felt like I really wasn't. Like it just kind of happened like that. But at this concert, I feel like I was a lot more present. I feel like I enjoyed myself like even more. So thank you so much for watching this Vlogmas 3 concert experience / story time. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do Vlogmas as much as I can. I'm gonna try to do it as much as I can. It may not be every single day, but I'm still gonna try. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Vlogmas video.